Yeah, we had a pretty good effort tonight. We rebounded the ball well. We still have a lot of things to work on. Our defense was good at times. We needed it to be, but we wanted to be to where we can really punish teams. And that last shot, Rondo made a good shot, but in that situation, we have to win the game right then because last year, a lot that happened a lot of times, and teams took advantage of it, and we lost those overtime games.
So many new faces on this team as well. Can you maybe just comment on the chemistry? I know it's a work in progress,
Yeah.
but I mean, this is a place where you want to win and you want to make it hard on teams here as well. Just maybe thoughts on the chemistry and winning at home.
Oh yeah, we want this to be one of the toughest places to play in the league, and we really need to take advantage of our home court. And right now the chemistry is a bit shaky, but that's how it's supposed to be. We've only been together, 3 weeks, and we've been playing. We've only played 2 games. The game pace is a little different, so I think once we get used to the games and used to each other, we'll play better. But we can still win without good chemistry.
Chris won in 9 in overtime last year. I know it's just preseason, but is it nice to get that monkey off your back?
Yeah, it's real nice because we lost the first preseason game last year in overtime, so I think this is a bit of something that's going to set the tone for us. So I'm just happy we won the game.
Jose playing with a lot more confidence. How helpful do you think his experience at the Worlds were this year?
He's, we've been trying to get Jose to play like that, all last year. He just needed confidence, like you say. He had a lot of shots that he turned down last year, and this year, he's stepping up. One motion, he's not hesitating. He's just knocking those shots down, and we've been staying on him. He doesn't believe that he can shoot it, but he can. He's in the NBA. It's a wide open shot.
And he and Garba have that nice 1-2-man thing going. And obviously, their experience together helps in that regard too.
Oh, yeah. It really helps, especially with their chemistry. They've been playing together a little while, so they're familiar with how they do, and once we all get on the same page, it's going to be that much better.
How much fun was it to come out tonight and just shake a few bugs out?
It's good. It's always good. I was really looking forward to this game. I'm looking forward to the next one. Looking forward to practice. I'm just so excited. We have so many good guys here. I'm just looking forward to just playing basketball all the time.
You sense something special this
Of course.
year, maybe? Yeah.
Of course. We've been talking about it for a while, ever since Brian changed the team, and I've been talking with all my teammates, and we just we feel that we have a point to prove this year, and we can't wait to do it.
Young team. It's going to take a while to gel, but good chemistry in here, you think?
Yeah, good chemistry. Especially to be, pretty much strangers. We've come together, we've talked a little bit, but we still don't know each other as much as we can. But I think once we get to where we're going, I think we're going to be real dangerous.
It's a hockey town. It's a baseball town. How are you going to make it a basketball town?
Get to the playoffs.
Get to the playoffs. This team, this town will respond.
Oh yeah, everybody loves basketball. It's a sport town. We're calling it a sport town real soon.
Yeah.